I wanted to pop on here and talk for just a minute. I just got out of physical therapy and it went really good. And we worked on strength training, stuff like that. It was excellent. I love Julie. She's the best. And I wanted to just pop on here really quickly and say hello to you guys. I know that having a platform, it's not a huge platform, nothing like that, but having a platform to talk to people has helped me so much through this difficult time in my life. And it just means the world to me that it's therapeutic for me to just pop on here and talk to you guys for a little while. I know I look like a mess from the strength training and I'm burning up underneath, so I'm all flushed. But I just wanted to come on and be a person and talk to you guys and say, hey, what's up? And, relax, because this helps me to de-stress and unwind and really prepare for the day. So thank you guys. It really is just a good outlet. And back in the day, I used to watch YouTube a lot. It helped me. It helped me to get through everything. And it helped me to really find inspiration as somebody who loves photography, and I love art, and it's such an artistic way to express yourself. I don't know, I just always found it fascinating, and I really, really enjoy watching YouTube videos and getting involved in YouTubers and following their lives and things that entertain me. So I wanted to come on here and kind of quickly thank a few YouTubers that really, really mean a lot to me. They're just inspiring. They're very good people, and they have a really good message to offer. So I wanted to kind of touch base and thank some of those people. Of course, there are some I am going to leave out or whatever that I did watch a lot growing up, but now, I'm an early as possible 90s baby. So when I came into YouTube and I was younger, it was, a long time ago. It was when it just started out as just an uploading server, basically. I'm using the wrong terminology, but it was just somewhere to upload videos and store them. It wasn't the huge sensation it is today. But I'm going to mention a few people that now are inspiring me. Because back in the day, it was like, okay, these are the people I watched and they helped me create good content, not on YouTube but on other platforms. They really helped me seek inspiration, such like that. So I don't know, it was just really helpful to watch them and want to do that and aspire to do this myself. But now that I'm in a good place and an awful place in life. I went through the worst time of my life and had a lot of hard-hitting things thrown at me. But I also am the most true to myself I've ever been. I feel amazing to not be trapped with such a bad person. And I made it through it and I lived through it. And yeah, it's going to be, I'm sure, court dates and appearances and a lot of stuff in the future to confront the person who really hurt me and assaulted me. But it's worth it. And I'm free now. And I'm myself and I'm okay. And I love it because I don't have to abide by anybody's rule, basically. Of course, I try to do my best to be a good mom, to be a good nonprofit business owner or whatever, the head of the business. And I try really hard to be a good person, but I don't have to be afraid to open the door or to say something wrong at every turn anymore, and that's freeing. So I wanted to come on here and tell you guys that which YouTubers are now helping me. Because there's, like I said, there's just so many that I grew up on. This could be the longest video in the world of at what points I watched what people and why I liked them and why I got wrapped up into them and why I didn't, and etc., etc. But there are people that now, through everything I've been going through, have helped me immensely. And I want to hit on that. So for me, at least, the biggest person right now is Anthony Padilla. And it's his I Spent a Day With series, or I spent a day with a YouTuber, fast food employee, or a time traveler. think he is real. He always calls it the wonderful world of, whatever the topic is. Furries and people with autism, and he talks to everybody so fair and so equally, and he's not judging them, and he's not mean. He's got such a good heart that it inspires me. That it's like, wow, he is such a good guy, and he's coming from such a genuine place, and I wish I could be as good of a person ethically and morally as he is. So Anthony Padilla is who I'm by far the most excited to see his uploads and binge watching right now. And he's helping me. His honesty and integrity and his way of being so transparent with people is what helps me more than anything right now, going through the hardships I'm dealing with. It's remarkable to me how true he is and how raw and how kind he is. And he gives everybody an equal chance, and he handles himself so well under pressure. I'm sorry if the road's a little loud today. It's -6 outside with the wind chill, and it's kind of icky, so the road sounds a little loud on the highway, so I'm sorry if there's a lot of noise. But I just wanted to get on and make a video thanking the people who I really appreciate. So Anthony Padilla, you are an inspiration. You're just never going to see this, but he is a really big inspiration to me, and I think everybody has probably heard of him, but please check out his new series, because I think it's game changing, and I think his heart really shines through in this series. And wow, he's such a good person. Really, truly, you can just see he's such a good person at heart. Then Kendall Ray is another one. She has a lot of true crime. She talks about some really difficult cases. She donates to Thorn, which is a really, really good site. It's not just a site, but it's an organization that helps stop child sex trafficking and trafficking in general, and it's an amazing organization that helps a lot of people. And Kendall Ray does a very efficient job. Can we just say she's beautiful? Kendall Ray is like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Her eyes and her hair and her skin, she's truly gorgeous. I mean, I just could watch her talk about nothing all day. She is the prettiest woman ever, and she's smart, and she has so much to offer. She goes in really good detail. She researches. She actually has backstory. I love her. So Kendall Ray would be the second person I'm watching as of late. And again, there's no hate to anybody or no negativity to the other YouTubers I used to watch, because I was at a different place in my life. And I used to make little Facebook videos and stuff thanking some of the YouTubers I watched back then. But I really, really am coming from such a sad place now, where I'm having to just confront some of the hardest things in my life, where having this outlet to not only talk to you guys, but to watch certain creators that really inspire me, it has been life-changing and life-saving, and I need to thank them for basically holding my hand without realizing it while we're going through this. So the third person is Bailey Sarian. She does a lot of true crime stuff as well, and she does Makeup Mondays, Makeup and True Crime Mondays, where she does her makeup while telling you a true crime story that she's been thinking about, or that's been heavy on her heart. And I love her because she's funny and she's comical. She has really good timing. She's just a really cool person, and I really, really like the way she articulates her videos and the way she puts them together. There is a lady, and I feel so bad right now that I can't remember her name. She's got I think around 100,000 subscribers, or right under. She's a hairstylist who does a lot of videos about story times, and she just now read a viewer's story time of a salon horror story. I can't remember her name for the life of me, because I just found her this week, but she's amazing. And for some reason I find her videos really addicting to watch. It's not my normal thing. It's not my cup of tea. I like psychology, I like crime, I like criminal justice. I love art, and I think hair is a form of art, so hearing her talk about it It's new for me, but I love it. She's really inspirational and she's cool, and I can't remember her name. She has her hair short now and it's like in a loose curl. It's like chocolate brown color. I'll have to look up her name and I'll leave it in the comment, like the description section below. I will leave her name. So I'm sorry I forgot your name. I feel awful. I just found you this week and you're amazing. Your content is watchable. It's funny, great camera work, which is something I need to work on. Once things calm down, I'm going to get an actual setup and a film room, and I'm still going to keep doing these real, just grab my phone camera or my vlogging camera and film while I'm driving, just hook you on the stand and talk to you like a real person. I'm still going to do that, but I also want to do some more polished videos with the reptiles and with the horses and just talking to you guys. So I will have a setup coming within the next week or maybe 2 at most, but it shouldn't be that long. I'm sorry again for not remembering her name. I will put it in the description. So she's just really entertaining. She does a lot of like really interesting videos about like how much should you tip your salon stylist, or a horror story she had that someone was really upset with her, and then now that she's bringing in viewers' stories, it's really interesting. I watch a lot of true creepypastas. So on like the creepypasta readings, I watch the ones that are like of true actual life stories. I find them like the deep web stories, the dark web, the just stories in general from creepypasta, whether they're, as long as they're like based on something more true, like a true demonic experience or a true horror story. I find those to be fascinating. I also watch true crime. They have a channel on here. I watch them quite a bit and find them to be very interesting. So those are more large outlets, I guess, that I really do enjoy and do watch for like the category. Shane Dawson, of course, he was one that I've grown up on. I feel like it's been over 10 years easily that I've been watching him. I remember his original stuff, and the new video he just made about cameras that's what I like to see from Shane. I've missed that style video so much. I love his conspiracies. I like that he helps people like Eugenia and everything like that. I used to watch Eugenia a lot. She's a very sweet person. She seems really genuine, and I'm so glad that Shane helps people, and I really missed his conspiracy kind of videos, so I was super happy to see him bring one back. So of course, Shane Dawson, I have to show him some love on here because he's really a cool person. There's a lot of YouTubers that I just watch very seldomly. It's just, I find them interesting, but it's not necessarily my cup of tea. I have another YouTuber, I believe his name is I'm Alex, who I think is hilarious. I watch him all the time. His commentary is so funny, and he's got such a unique outlook on life, and it's just hysterical to watch. So he's one of those ones that I love just tuning in and cracking up at the content that he creates. I seldomly watch Ready to Glare because I about 70% of the time agree with her opinions, and I just find something about her interesting. I think she has like an interesting outlook on things. I like how she isn't afraid to be herself and say, hey, like I have a problem with this, or hey, I'm insecure about that, I'm not really sure. And then I really did, as cheesy as it is, I guess, I like Garrett a lot, Garrett Watts. I know he's not really doing much, but I felt like when he was talking about hoarding and talking about collecting stuff, I just felt like he was being such a real good person, and it just resonated with my heart. So I hope he actually comes around and does more videos, because I really did like that he was kind of opening up and showing a more vulnerable side. And there are, again, so many YouTubers that I could go on and on about and things. There's some that I watch because I think a story is compelling, but I'm not really a fan of the person. And there's some that I watch, like I said, because I just am absolutely in love with the content, like Kendall Ray, Baby Syrian, Anthony Padilla's new series, Shane Dawson's conspiracies. those are videos that really, really, really grab at the soul. And then again, the hairstylist, who I can't remember, I'm Alex, of course. He's just hilarious and funny. And then I do like the odd ones out. Everyone likes the odd ones out, but come on, he's really talented, and he's funny, and he's relatable, and he's not crude or inappropriate, which I like crude and inappropriate. It's totally fine, but I like just having some good, clean-hearted fun sometimes. That's something my kids could get into for the most part, because it's really interesting. So I do really like, I really do like that. Occasionally, Inform Overload is funny. They have a lot of content, so I catch myself more clicking on it because they have constant content, so it's something to put on in the background when I get ready. So they're definitely not like a always watch type thing, but they have occasional funny lists and stuff along those lines. But yeah, so those are the YouTubers I'm really watching now. Back in the day, there was, I watched Bunny all the time, Graveyard Girl. I still will tune into some of hers. I looked at her Valentine's Day lookbook, stuff like that. She's really a sweet person. I haven't been watching her as much recently, but I'm going to have to get back into watching her because she is really cool. Eugenia Cooney, back in the day I used to watch her a lot. Again, I haven't really been able to watch her as much. I used to watch I'm Alex and Atozy and a lot of those people. I watched Leafy is Here and Everyone Hates Him, and I don't think bullying kids was okay or anything like that, but some of his commentary was entertaining. But those are all people I've kind of, in this stage of my life, not been watching. But I'll admit, Bailey Sarian, Anthony Padilla, and Kendall Ray, and the hairstylist I can't remember, along with I'm Alex. Those are the ones that I watch constantly. They keep me going, they make me happy, and they really inspire me. I know I've repeated things a lot in this video, but they're really just inspiring people who do a lot of good. Like, their content's good, and it's different, and they're very thorough. Bailey Sarian and Kendall Ray are both so thorough with their investigations and what they do. Anthony Padilla just has a heart of gold. The hairstylist is different and real, and she talks to you like a real person, and I love that because I can connect with that and resonate with that. And then I'm Alex is just hilarious. He's got good timing. He points out the obvious in a way that we're all thinking it, but he says it, and it's wonderful. So I just really appreciate it. And then the conspiracies with Shane, he's just an unspeakably talented person. And I love the conspiracies he dives into because they're not really conspiracies, they're kind of true. But it's interesting to see how he digs into it and how he points out the obvious for those people who don't want to be one in a crowd or a sheeple, and they want to actually see what's really going on out there. So I love that, and that's helped me get through this really hard time of my life and in my life. So I wanted to hop on and say thank you guys. And thank you all for watching me and clicking here. And I know I have my comments turned off right now. I don't know how on earth I did that. I turned it off for one video a long time ago, and then they came back for a few videos, and now it's off again. So I'm going to look up how the heck to turn them back on, because I like commenting and talking with you guys. And honestly, the platform here, just knowing I have support and people are hearing my story and getting something from this means the world. And it's easy to get wrapped up in your head and feel kind of down, and this just really helps me to take a breath and be okay for a little while. And you guys do that for me, so thank you. You guys really make my days better and make me happy and give me the strength I need to get up and live the day and be a good person and be a good mom and fight for what is right and not get taken advantage of. It's just, which is hard. It's not as easy as it seems. So I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Like, I know everyone says it, but it's true. You guys have made a remarkable, outlasting impact on my life, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. It's the most meaningful thing in the world. you guys so much, and I will look forward to talking to you guys soon in an upcoming video. I should have, by the next video or two, I should have figured out my comment situation so I can actually talk to you guys, because I miss that interaction, and I appreciate all of you. And I have one person that always hits dislike before anyone else likes the video. I normally have 1 to 3 dislikes and about 40 to 70 likes, which is nothing. I get that. I'm just a small YouTube vlogger, or not even a vlogger, just a YouTube person who talks about life and psychology and what's going on in my mind and tries to really be real with you guys. So I don't know. It just I always notice just the little things like that, which it doesn't bother me the way it used to. I always used to think, who is that one person, like that one person who's clicking whatever, but now it's like amusing and comical to me. I'll be like, oh, did they hit dislike yet? But anyways, it's just all in good fun, and I love it so much, and I love you guys, and getting support through something so god awful and difficult is really hard, because it's hard to talk about, and it's hard to want to open up about this stuff. And yeah, it's just, you guys make it worth it. So, and as cheesy it is as this sounds, thank you, because you guys have really helped me, and I love you for it.